Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down. Need to get here in 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, I'm very important. I mean, not important. Liberals, liberal talk people, believe in God. People like to smoke. People like to drink. People like, yo, what's up? You like them to keep. That's like 80% of you have masters of asses. So you should not be listening to my videos. Only the elite should be listening to my fucking videos. You alphas. All right. Okay. The alphas with critical thinking skills. The alphas who are not deterred by some intro, which may only last for like 1 minute as I ramble on some stuff that may seem incoherent. But you have bypassed that because you know psychology and you are a father figure, or probably you're a teacher of some sort. Okay. And of course, if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. I'm not Yo Arse, man. I'm not your Peter Pan. There was a particular movie. Let's get on with the subject now here. I'm trying to make this real short because I got to get out of here real short. Okay, because I'm cooking and shit. Some steak and some pork. I'm crock pot. Okay, smoking pot. Steaming. Nah, I'm not steaming shit. I'm a cook. I gotta make sure my food skills is always up to par. Always great, okay? But don't worry about what I'm cooking. Don't take my ideas either. But today's topic will be about what I learned from the Iron Monkey. Okay, now just look up Iron Monkey and you'll see two greatly skilled masters ninjas, okay? Who was in the arts, okay, of fighting and skill. And it's an interesting story, though. But basically, I'm not going to tell a story if you haven't watched it. It's an old movie. It's not a very new movie that came out, okay, a long time ago. This is why I made that video a long time ago, how a socialist economy can work. But there's different versions of socialist economies, okay? But America is a capitalist country, okay? So if you make millions of dollars, okay, you should be able to afford millions of dollars, right? So in this movie, there was this particular type of doctor / ninja. I'm sorry if you haven't seen it. And basically, he would do good deeds. And he was a doctor at the same time. While this stranger, he came into town, he was also a master too. He was just a wandering master, okay, with his son, okay. Long story short, the doctor was he did something very interesting, okay, and he would overcharge. He would basically charge more for his product to rich people than the poor. He would actually be more beneficial to the poor. And one of the rich men asked him, "Why did you charge me so much, but then you charge them so much?" Because he simply said, "You can afford it, but he can't, and he could. You can afford it, but the person who's poor cannot afford it." And I learned a lot from that. I said, the more money you make, the more likely your life is more living in luxury, okay? Because you were born with the silver spoon of memory in your mind, okay? I talk about races and different species on my videos too, as well. Eugenetics is very important. It's not a placebo, okay? But now these days, there's so many different types of genetics and genomes out there. It's hard to keep up. Okay, because I have Irish in my blood, I have German in my blood, I have Indian in my blood, and I'm African. Now you can see the features of my African features is pretty big. Okay, if my lips are big, then so shall be my. I don't know if that's always true all of the time, but think about it. The doctor was right. I say, okay, so that's what's going on in America. We have the Republican Tea Party versus the Democrats. There's a lot more Democrats who need handouts. So that's what the republic means, for capitalism to strive and to make sure there's not enough people that are poor. So in America, since America is the most evolved country to know how to utilize the Republican GOP, understand that capitalism is a good thing. But in order to have a socialist economy, which is free from money completely, people have to volunteer more. Okay, and this is why we have money and capital, so people won't be lazy. So the Democrats won't be always asking for handouts and they're not doing any work. I would not mind working for free if people could just give me a better house. I would not mind working for free for only 4 hours a day, because basically it's like from Sunday through Saturday, I can put in hours. So if I used to do volunteer work at fucking Labor Ready. And okay, let me see. No, I'm not answering that. And so I said I was working at Labor Ready, and I was not getting paid, man. I would drive motherfuckers all over the place. Y'all know what Labor Ready is in America, okay? And I'm like, damn, man, these people don't want to give me no money, okay? And I need gas money, okay? But if I was ultra rich, that wouldn't really be a problem, okay? And plus, on top of that, my memory's not all great because if you want to make it in life, it's all about memory, okay? And, you know, I keep talking to these scholars sometimes, and I'm like, dude, if you're born with a great mind, it's not about how you study. There's some people can study the same way and not understand it. Maybe they may learn a different way. Okay, because me, I like to visually see things. I'm more of a spatial, okay, special, okay, individual. Everybody's special in their own way, but some people study different ways. Some people can memorize things better than others. Because me, when I start listing long-digit numbers, codes from my Social Security and to my credit cards by heart, I have a good mind. But I can't go too far to memorize all of the technicalities when I was in Triangle Tech, Rivet, MicroStation, AutoCAD, all of the psychological terms. Okay, no one is going to remember all those terms unless they constantly run into those things as they're working after they get out of their institutionalized schooling, okay, or college, okay. And so definitely women are far worse at it, okay. So, and I keep playing. When I used to play video games and shit, you know, I play games and shootings, Fortnite and shit. And sometimes I played Apex a little bit too. I realized there's a whole lot more white kids, okay, who will basically have a better mindset. And, you know, because I try to study. I know who Sonic is, but he's not fully black, though. Sonic is one of those tournament winners from gaming, online gaming. Okay, he played all sorts of games, some Dragon Ball Z and shit like that. You know who Sonic is. If you don't know who he is, don't worry about it. Okay, he's one of those black mixed breeded individuals who basically keep winning all the time. And his buttons, he pressed the buttons a certain way. His coordination is on point. I think he let people win sometimes. That's how good he is. Okay, but anyway, I'm just gonna say everything is about memory and all along about who you know. If you got the right pills, you can have a better memory. And this is why I'm gonna get Cyberpunk 2077 here. Okay. Because it's talking about augmentation. Okay, you can augment certain things in your body and what your eyes and all that stuff. That will be a nice future, and I hope it's not painful. Okay, but other than that, that's what I learned from the Iron Monkey. Okay, I also learned some things from the Crouching Tiger too. But the Iron Monkey teaches you about how to balance things out. Okay, if you're too much of this, then you'll get paid. You'll have to pay out how much you're worth. Okay, right? But if you're too low of this, that's how much you get paid out. Because a lot of people don't read no further than fucking the 4th grade level, teaching level. Okay, and most people's attention spans are fucking not that high either these days. It seems like over time, people don't really memorize. They don't have a good memory of things. People start making up excuses for their memory by creating this fucking delusion called the Mandela effect. Okay, but I do believe in also some mysticism, some pseudo and shit, and some placebos, okay? But other than that, learn how to be balanced in your life, okay? Learn how to be balanced in your life. If you see something taking too much of something, then you have to take more of something from that thing that's giving out that energy. Greed is a big problem for some people who are just too powerful and too smart, okay? Or arrogance. And if you don't balance it out, somebody will hurt you. Okay, somebody will get to you. So it's not good to have too much of anything. That's why I prefer you being closer to the earth rather than being too rich. Okay, because it can take away your empathy, okay, also your sympathy. Very not good to be too much of anything in this life because you won't listen to me because you're not that special, right? Someone asked me on Twitch the other day, where are you from? I said, I don't know where I'm from. I just started hearing voices when I was 7 years old. I'm an Indigo child and I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I hope you guys can subscribe for 13 months for me too when I get my shit up and running my next year after May 2021. But y'all have a good day and a good night. I got to go pick up my wife now and pick up my kids. My wife was like, hey, she's trying to use cucumbers and shit. Okay? I said, you using cucumbers because you want some sex. Okay? You better not get it from nowhere else. You'll be cursed. But other than that, she listening to me. She listened. I said, all right, okay, I already told you I ain't having sex with you if you cheat. And if I find out you know more sex from me, no more information from me, you lose everything. The kids come back to me. You can go to that nigga if you want. All right, I ain't got set up. I set shit up. Okay, I don't put playing around. Put me in jail. I got something to plan for that. Just like Mr. Raymond Reddington. Y'all got your watch Blacklist. He should be president of the United States. His name is James Spade. Okay. But other than that, that's all I really wanted to say. I'm about to get out of here. I think, everything will be fine. Okay, it's not even 4 o'clock yet. Why is she calling me? She know I'm going to take her to work. Sometimes my wife don't give me good head sometimes. But I don't really care about head too much. But other than that, okay, when you're doing good things, you get good trade. And if you trade the right way, you get good business. You trade the wrong way, that's your ass. And it can be fucking costly. Like the fucking Trade Brothers and shit like that, They'd be like, that don't cost that much. Some people cannot be haggled. And I'm one of them. I am not that type of person to be haggled down, okay? Everybody should have a set amount that and then increase the price like other people do. When you go to a car lot, that's what they do. They have to put their commissions marker in there. And then it's that certain set amount of pay that individual who sells the car to you is supposed to get, right? Depending on how happy he is when he comes to you when you're on the car lot, you got to haggle that motherfucker down. Okay, so you better do some research on how much the real value of that motherfucking car is, especially not doing no research on the past owner. You know what I'm saying? Be careful what you're buying out there. I remember buying something on the internet. I think it was a car tracker or some shit. I already got a car tracker. I purchased it. It was only $20, $29, I think it was. And it was one of those generic cheap knockoffs, Chinese products. And they wanted you to add a SIM in there, okay, a tracking things. It didn't say I needed the SIM to buy a SIM. I thought it came with the motherfucker, okay, but it doesn't. And it was not written correctly. It was written in broken English, okay, And then I was like, damn, can't you just write one sentence at a time? Okay, just say one thing. If you can't write proper sentences, at least make them smaller. Okay, you can get this here. Okay, but it probably someone foreign try to sell some shit. Don't stop buying things off of Wish, you guys. Stop buying things off of Wish. They are China products. Okay, you can get the COVID through the China product, the Chinese virus. Okay, boom, the twins. Yeah, the conservative twins. I love their show, man. They're so hilarious and so cute, man. I'm not gay. But anyway, other than that, y'all have a good day. And y'all have a good night. I'm going to get my daughters, and I'll probably make some more videos. Once my videos hit like 500, I think 500 something, then I'm going to Marthia's Knowledge. Bye!